Hi there, Religion Education 25 student. I'm just going to explain the expectations for this course. So first things first, you're going to be realizing my contact information starts right here. All these forms of communication will be useful for you to get a hold of me. Text phone number is essential too, and so forth. And these are my office hours. If you ever do need a video conference, just click on this button and we'll talk from there. Calendar is another essential thing here because it tells you the due dates for the course. So the first due date is on the September 19th, just giving you a heads up. And daily reflection will change every day. Comment box is essential because it's like you're talking in the hallway and you want to talk to other students. This is one way to do that. And I've started off a little chit chat here. What's your favorite food? Just include here and save comment. Another important thing is remind messages. Do sign up in the class because that's one of the entry quiz questions that you'll be brought up and you said you should have or joined. Here's our division theme that is for the CRS this year. So now to open up the course, what we need to do is first go to teacher student introduction, and in there watch my video. It explains who I am and so forth, and then introduce yourself to the class. If you don't do this, unfortunately, it won't open up the actual course. So if you don't know how to upload a video and so forth, click on this link and it will give you the instructions and so forth how to do that. The next bit is under the course information. Do read the 6 pages found in the course information. Tells you the course overview, timeline, St. Gabriel policy, and so forth. Most important, I think, how I'm marking you, and the timeline, of course. Do go over all the pages because if you don't, it won't allow you to move on in the course, as I was saying earlier. Next bit is under the course information. You're going to be realizing that there's the due dates. Click on here to tell you the due dates. That's essential because in the entry quiz, there will be questions on the due dates. Assessment technology tools helps you to get better of using technology and so forth and how to improve in the course. Student information questionnaire is also available there for you. So do spend the time to go over that because if you don't, then you can't move on in the course. Do answer all the questions as best as you can. Plagiarism lesson, do take the time to learn that because this is where you will actually learn more about, well, what is plagiarism and so forth. So once you get 100% in this entry quiz, if you don't get it the first time around, don't worry. Do it the second time around and then and so forth, how many times you need to be to get 100, then outcome 9 will open up. So in outcome 9, you'll realize it always gives you an explanation what you'll be learning. There'll be a folder for resources. But if you don't want to use that, you could use the digital version of the textbook. And then what's going to happen is that you'll realize the digital textbook will give you the opportunity to actually let it to read to you. And that's one of the essential things for using this. The reflection form open book quiz is usually how each outcome works. So right over here, reflection form and open book quiz. So they're always going to be set up in that fashion. Another thing I do want to bring up is what service project is. So this is your volunteering hours that you'll do for the course, 10 hours. And keep in mind the volunteering hours should be done from September 3rd to all the way to January 15th. So you have all that time span to do it. So you do get marks for the ideas and you do get marks for submitting your intent for service. So keep in mind, do read the instructions, what this is all about. And this one, do go over these 2 files because they do explain to you what you can do and what you can't do. Here's your supervisor form. Make sure it gets signed, and there are the instructions how to get it to me. And don't forget, if your supervisor is hard to find and so forth, give them the link, and hopefully they send it to me right after. Chapel time is another option that is being available for students at ND and St. Joe's. And in there, these are the 3 dates that are available. Do click on the following and sign up there if you can attend any of those. It has to be on your spare. Keep that in mind. So in a nutshell, this is what your course looks like. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. Have a great term here.